Hi guys, in this video I want to show you how to convert your Figma designs into HTML and CSS code. The reason why we are doing this is because when you're working for or when you're applying for UI UX design jobs in companies or in organizations, they would usually require you to convert your Figma designs into HTML and CSS codes, which would be used to build their platform easily. So when you are applying, you might get applications or you might receive job descriptions that says we are looking for a UI UX designer that can convert Figma designs into HTML and CSS codes. Now, this is where many designers are always stuck in the sense that they find it difficult to convert their HTML and their Figma designs into HTML and CSS code. So after creating a masterpiece, they get stuck when it's time to convert, and that is where I want to help solve. That's the problem I want to help solve now. So what Figma allows us to do is from after creating the designs, we can then switch to dev mode, and from dev mode we can use plugins that we have. We can use all the available plugins that we have to convert from um, designs to code. So Stack, Auto HTML, Animal, Figma to code. These are plugins that allows us to convert Figma directly to HTML and CSS codes. But what I noticed is that after converting these designs to codes and I'm reviewing it on a platform like Visual Studio Code, either the icons are not exported, the images are not exported, the whole alignment is messed up and all that, and then you have to start editing the CSS and HTML codes and putting the right icons at the right place. This is usually stressful and takes longer time. So I want to show you how you can do this easily. What you export is what you get. So what your design is what you get when you make an export of the designs. So how do we achieve this? So I'm going to switch this back to the design mode. So we will use a website called Function Pro. So you go to your web browser, type in Function Pro. So once you type in Function Pro, so the very first link that comes from Google, you click on that link, and proceed to log in. And log in with your um, Google account. That is a one-way login, and then once you log in, have access to the platform like this. So once you have access to the platform like this, you can then proceed to create a project. So click on create project, Figma, obviously, source file. How do you get the source URL? To get the source URL, you go back to Figma, click on so let me tell you. So function solve is still maybe for the free version that we are using. You can't, if you begin to export like 40 screens at a time or 50 screens, it might cause your the platform to break down, to to function really slowly. So what I usually do is that I like to take my designs, maybe 5, 10, maximum 10, and create a separate a new design file for them. So so that when I export it, just a single page is exported, not multiple pages. So I'll click on this and I click on share. So when I click on share, I need to copy the link, just the link to the file itself. Then I go back to function store. I paste the link here. So I give my project a name, can have the landing page. So I give my project a name and I click on create. So the moment I click on create, it's going to redirect me to Figma, and it's going to ask me to log in on Figma so that I can um, I can confirm that I am the one who is trying to access the platform. So that's why it requires you to log in on Figma. I skipped the process and then I have logged in on Figma. So this is what I have. This is what I have. So this is the design. As you can see, it is exactly what I created on Figma. No detail is missing. The colors, the shadows, the text fonts, the icons, the images, everything, the shapes, everything is. Let me show you what it looks like on Figma. So this is what I created on Figma. Everything was exported, the colors, even the shadows, everything was exported as I created on Figma. So um, see, every bit of detail was exported. So what I want to do is um, click on code and I want to select HTML5. Although you can select this one too, but then we only need the HTML and CSS codes for now. So it's downloading. Can you see how fast that was? It just downloaded straight up. My codes has just been downloaded, so I can preview what it looks like on a browser. So I click on preview. This allows me to preview what the platform looks like in the browser. So I have to select it and then I would have to click on preview. So as you can see, the preview or my screen, my laptop size is quite small, so it couldn't fit into the frame. So I will still see how we can get it fixed. But all I want you to see is that everything was exported as I've designed it on Figma, so there was no detail that was misplaced or out of place. So I have downloaded the codes. All I just need to do is to go to my downloads. So I go to my downloads and I will unzip this. I'm going to unzip what was exported, extract, yes. So it's unzipping. So yes, so this is the code. uh, what I can do is I can then proceed to open this up on Visual Studio Code. So I can decide to open with Visual Studio Code. So yeah, this is the file on Visual Studio Code. So all I need to do is to click on and the CSS code. So it's a heavy load of HTML and CSS code, and this is to guarantee that what we actually designed was exported. What we actually designed on Figma was exported to Function 12, and then now we have it in Visual Studio Code, one of the biggest code editing platforms for front-end developers and uh, designers. So what I would do to review this is to just click on one. Just click on one. If you don't have uh, any other on Visual Studio Code, there are extensions that would allow you to review it on a live server. But if you don't have any of that, what you just want to do is to click on one to run without debugging. Run it without debugging because there's nothing to debug actually. Everything was exported perfectly. So yeah, this is it. The reason why it's a bit extending beyond my laptop frame is because my laptop is quite small and the frame size, the desktop size I use is uh actually bigger than my laptop screen, so that's the reason for the extension. But everything was exported perfectly. No, nothing was misplaced, nothing is out of order, nothing is. The font was exported perfectly, the arrow, the icons, everything, the images, the colors, everything was exported perfectly and aligns perfectly. There's no need for you to edit anything from here. Everything is perfectly um was perfectly exported. So that's basically how you can convert your Figma designs to HTML and CSS code. So I hope this short video helps you out. I hope this helps you or advances your skills in UI UX design and lands you more job. Thank you very much.